Too many LGBT kids are just afraid to go to school. School should be a safe haven. The entire idea of getting the school districts together is that safety needs to be first. And once your kids are safe in school, then step 2 is education. The symposium is a groundbreaking effort. What makes us extremely different from any other conference of educators is that we are school districts speaking to other school districts, and we're comparing notes. From our original symposium, we had 14 school districts, all of whom are leaders. We sat in a room effectively for 3 days, and we just shared our experiences. Instead of each school district doing this work in isolation, we became a community, and the community existed not just in the 3 days, it has continued and it's gotten stronger. We've stayed in touch. And every year that we do this, we get better information, better experience, and we become really the leaders for schools that are trying to make their buildings and their classrooms safe for every student who wants an education. We'll help those kids get educated. It originally started as one museum and one school district. And we realized that this was bigger than just Broward County. Then we should get more school districts involved so that Stonewall could begin developing resources that would be useful not just locally but nationally. When you do a history lesson or a civil rights unit, it's about not just telling what has traditionally been in the history books and making it a more inclusive and a broader spectrum of who fought for civil rights. It's not just women, it's not just African Americans, it's also LGBT people. So we're hoping that through the efforts of the symposium and Stonewall, we can get supplements and guidance for teachers who are ready to start having those conversations about a broader picture of civil rights and history. So for me, this started out very personal. We have 3 little girls. I had always been very consistent that 2 girls could marry or 2 boys could marry if they loved each other. And it was once they got into school and they only learned one version of family that it occurred to them, well, that would be weird. So at that moment, I decided to get involved. I had worked as a lawyer in the past, and I decided it was time to put my experience and my education to work for something I really believed in, and that's equality. I think it's important that our schools prepare our children for the real world. And in the 21st century, LGBT people and families, that's a part of the world now. So with our next symposium, we hope to get bigger and stronger. We're going to expand our focus, not just to the leading school districts, but we're also going to open our doors to school districts who are just getting started, giving them the tools, the resources, and the comfort to go back to their districts and say, okay, this is necessary, this really matters, and we now know how to get started. So it's a great year for us to have this event and to invite all districts to get involved who are interested in doing the work, because the momentum is definitely on our side. And this is really an opportunity to be a part of history as it unfolds.